All right, we made it back, and yeah, more wonderful assholes with me. Hi, assholes.
Hi.
Yo,
Hello.
Hello, assholes.
Hey.
I'm surrounded by assholes.
But you know what? Every now and then, you need a proper type of asshole in your life. Otherwise, it just gets too boring. So
All the shit gets backed up.
well, so
Yeah.
I've heard that there were some other wonderful assholes deciding to bare themselves in the last few days. And I think there might be some opinionated people here about it.
Oh,
Yeah.
possibly.
It depends on which topic.
Oh, we've got a lot this one. We've got a lot. Just in the last week or less.
I seriously, I went to work the other day. I swear to you, I looked outside. Everything was on fire. About around 10 o'clock, my time.
So the question is, do we want to tackle what the Navy did first, or do we want to tackle SCOTUS first,
I
or
want the
something
Navy
else?
one first because that one pissed me off.
Oh,
Wait.
Yeah,
Which
that's
one
easy.
that the Navy did? Because there was one that I found
The
that was
pronoun
fucking
video.
hilarious. Sorry, I found that fucking hilarious simply because they are trying to pander to the most basic of people to get them to consider to join the branch. Because, hey, ultimately that's what recruiters and what the media services of the Navy is actually for. But I also find it absolutely hilarious that those were the quality of people that they decided to put on camera for it.
Yeah.
this isn't even about recruiting, the one that I'm referring to. This is a training video that got leaked to
Yeah.
the public.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't see that one. I saw
Oh,
I saw the one from Navy News Today with the fucking mass communication specialists on there that can
Oh,
barely
no.
speak coherent English.
No,
oh
no.
no!
You can tell to watch
Oh,
the Ignicons video. Oh my god.
I've had exactly 2 sips of my Jack and Coke, and I'm already fucking livid. For those who are unaware, I am the resident communications specialist in the U.S. Army. And yeah, no, what Jared is describing has me fucking on fire.
Well, these aren't just. This is effectively the Navy side of Armed Forces news. These are the in-branch active duty personnel that are supposed to be essentially the next Walter Cronkite. And they're fucking far from it.
Oh god. I can only imagine, because I, for one, do not know that name.
The last trusted anchor of any news show, he retired what? Mid-80s?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh.
Didn't he arrive somewhere on June the 6th, 1944?
Yeah, not very far from where you are, all things considered.
Yeah, about 300 miles, sort of roughly south of where I am.
Yes, Walter Cronkite was the most trusted voice in all of news ever. And
Created by a robot.
sorry,
Yeah,
But
at
yeah.
least in the States.
well, he at least in the States, but he was a good guy. And I've actually got the chance to talk to him on HF once. So, yeah, he was an amateur radio operator as well.
We just had $2. No, sorry, they're not dollars. They're Aussie dollars from Davros again. They, them, anyone. If you fail to name it, then kill it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's referencing the training video.
Yes. And I have
I need to hear about this training video. Go ahead, lay it on me.
Let me just find a link to it.
Don't use the Angry Cops one because it distracts from what the real problem is. That he covered it.
Oh, but AC is
Adequately?
awesome though.
But
Yeah, but there's too many pauses in it, so it kind of loses the flow.
Yeah, but he also hits some of the
He
major
hits,
points.
yeah, he
on
hits every single fucking major point. It's like we don't need this. We
What
already have
what
it.
what are we talking about?
I'm going to link his anyway, because I have absolutely no idea
it-
where. Maybe we can get it from Sky News, Australia. Are they a credible source?
Sometimes.
Maybe.
Sky
Okay.
News isn't bad, but it's not great either.
Okay, well, here's one from Sky News, and this is them covering the video that me and Nikki are referencing. It's a goddamn shit show. Like, you've seen me say that it's a piece of communist propaganda. There's a reason why.
Communist propaganda does not fucking even begin to describe that.
Yeah, that and with you saying that with your what you have going, holy shit. Yeah,
It was offensive to me.
Oh.
this is not. Yeah, spoiler alert to Naval High Command. This will not win our nation's wars, you absolute baboons.
All right. Here's my
Nothing with
quick- no, no,
identity
no, 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 no,
politics
no.
will.
Here's my quick rant with this. You are training military personnel. There is no niceties in combat, ever. You're going to sit there and talk, ooh, nice and gentle. Oh, we're going to do this. We're going to do that. I am sorry, in the heat of combat, in the heat of an argument, in the heat of any fucking thing that has emotions running high and people fucking dying, people are not going to sit there and consider your fucking pronouns.
Yeah.
While I do agree with some of their fucking points, I do not agree with all of them. And I agree more with AC, who I actually fucking like. But the
Here's
problem
thing.
is no military branch is to cater to and coddle your feelings. You're designed to go there to be a military personnel. That means you are designed to get your shit fucking pushed in so you can be like the military.
And then you have the Air Force.
That too.
To be fair, at their stage, their pronoun is nub. So
Hey, don't forget, we have the newest one. We have Space Force now.
I would have expected this out of the Air Force, not the Navy.
can I just say something? You do know that Sky News Australia is about as bad as Fox in the US.
That's why I said they're not good, but they're not bad either, though.
That's why I asked if they were a credible source.
Sky News UK, the original Sky News, is they're a reasonably credible source for a mainstream news media outlet. Although they're owned by Fox, they're nowhere near as politicized as Fox is in the US and it seems in Australia. Probably because of our broadcasting laws, broadcast licensing laws.
Shall I play it now?
Yeah.
Well, real quick, I gotta read this one out from Thierry. Air Force Colonel, pronouns, knob, head.
Just
or
speaking of something else.
for the British variant, bell end.
Yeah. Although I have to say that the United States Air Force major that I used to work for, they were always actually pretty good guys. That was a permanent NATO exchange posting.
Yeah.
So my squadron commander was always a major in the US Air Force.
Yeah, so QS, have shark attacks and knife hands been removed from various military branches? Shark attacks, yes. Knife hands,
not so much.
almost. Soon.
Really?
Knife hands about to be removed too?
Have you
Why?
have you seen what they've been doing? Do you really doubt that that's not the next thing on the chopping block?
At this point, the next thing that's supposed to go on the chopping block is whoever's green-lighting this.
But well, isn't the whole point of the knife hand because it's more appropriate internationally than pointing?
Well,
Yeah, because you have all of your fingers extended and joined, casting all blame onto whoever you're pointing at instead of 25% blame at whoever you're pointing at and 75% back at you.
well, and not just
You
that.
want to cast all that blame all at once.
No, there is another functional side aside from international courtesy and customs. When you're in an environment like, say, you're behind cover and you're signaling to someone a direction that they need to go, using the knife hand to indicate that direction is less ambiguous and easier to understand, especially in a chaotic environment.
Oh yeah, for those situations too. Yeah.
That is the main reason why it's done. It gets you in the habit of, if you're going to gesture in a direction, you do it in a way that is clearly understood and cannot be mistaken.
Yeah.
So,
All right,
all right, let's get into this.
Now, Greg Sheridan this week raised the importance here on the show of Australia being prepared. Are we prepared for Chinese aggression?
Are you sure this
Yeah,
is the right one?
this isn't the right.
Obviously, seeing as we don't yet have our own
It's
submarine.
probably a little bit later. I haven't seen this video specifically. Yep, there we go.
Oh,
there we go.
Okay.
Yeah. Go
Okay.
Back to,
I see how they're framing it now. They're
yeah. Yeah.
He, him pronoun.
So in this instance, I cannot disagree with the framing that this host from Sky News Australia is actually doing it. When you look at the way China has been behaving, especially over the last 18 months, when a military branch puts out something like, "We're about to see," you are well within your cognitive abilities to question the effectiveness and readiness of that branch's service, especially the decision makers, because those are going to be the ones issuing the orders that are going to get people killed.
Lots
Is this really
of
gonna?
people.
Is this gonna hurt me bad, or is this?
This
going
is going to
make-
be painful on the cellular level. The
This is
fiber
a
of your very existence is going to want to rebel against that existence.
This is one that is hurting me.
And she's the resident transgender. If I'm not mistaken. In that.
Yes.
Yes, so let's go ahead and get into it.
Released by the U.S. Navy this week.
Connie, and I use he, him pronouns.
Hi, and I'm Conchi, and I use she, her pronouns.
And that's
We're
the
here to
force
talk
needs to
about
go.
pronouns.
What is a pronoun? A pronoun is how we identify ourselves apart from our name, and it's also how people refer to us in conversations.
Using the right pronouns is a really simple way to affirm someone's identity.
No.
That
No.
was a star. That fucking 2-minute opening clip. That was it. That was it. That's all you needed. That was
Yeah.
all you fucking needed.
Would you
Oh,
like
that
to
hurt.
learn more? If so, finish the video.
No.
You know what? I think I know why they picked these two to be the presenters for this, for one main reason.
Because their skin color is not white.
No. Nope. Something even more basic.
Uh-oh.
Because one of them speak like they're mentally retarded?
Close. Neither one is a native English speaker, so the whole thing about what a pronoun actually is, from a linguistic standpoint, is lost on them. They are abusing the ill-informed nature of the people on screen.
Oh, man.
Oh,
And
that.
for those of you who are just watching this, pay attention to the caption that is currently on screen.
Well, we could get into another wonderful kerfuffle that has come out in the last couple of weeks concerning the Navy as well, and a wonderful boondoggle known as the Littoral Combat Ship.
Oh boy! Isn't Echo serving on one of those?
No.
Okay.
No, he's on a Gator freighter, not a brown water.
Okay.
It's too early for me to be taking my insomnia medicine, Greg. Look.
I kind of warned everyone because of the thumbnail and everything that, oh boy, this is going to be toasty.
There's a reason why I booted up War Thunder and have a Persian with fucking rocket launchers attached to the side on my screen.
Oh no.
Oh,
are we talking about ships like the Zoomwalt?
No. The Zoom. The issue with the Zoomwalt is they designed, built, and commissioned the hull of the ship without having the weapon system that it was supposed to be built around anywhere close to approved. So you have a wonderfully capable ship with no special weapon system that it was supposed to have.
Well, Jared, to be fair, it's an engineered ship.
Yeah, I'm already halfway through my check.
But no, so the Littoral Combat Ship was supposed to be this uber module, do-it-all ship that had a crew of about 50. Actually, no. 30-something. And it was supposed to revolutionize the capabilities for close-in shore engagements and even be able to do some blue water, some deep water aspects as well. Yeah, it's been a fucking flop. And not just that, it has been an uber goldmine monetarily for the contractors that build and support it. Because guess who's doing about 2/3 of the maintenance of those ships? The contractors that built them, not the active duty component.
See, this is where one of those things is where I kind of shut down conversations. It's like, oh, what about the F-35? The F-35's fine.
It works.
That's not the issue. Look at this.
Yeah, if you go to Aaron,
the F-35 had some minor hiccups in the way.
Yeah,
Are you ready to break?
This is a major failing on this one, and there's been some rather interesting political stuff around it as well. So if you're following me and you're interested in the military aspect stuff, and you're not already subscribed to Subbrief and listen to Mr. Amick on the stuff that he covers more in depth, you're missing out, because he has been on this one specifically since a lot of the issues started coming out 2 years ago when they were having maintenance and performance issues.
Apparently, aluminum's not very good for a ship hull.
Well, no, so
Just
here's the issue with the Independence class. Because the way the hull is designed, it gets overstressed when it's in deep water and literally cracks at a couple of the seams. A couple of the important seams.
Oh no.
Like I said,
But
aluminum is not the best ship hull.
the bigger issue actually has to do with the Freedom class next to it. So, real quick explanation. From the main power plant that generates the power for a hotel load electricity and drive shaft power, it goes through a reduction gear before it actually gets to the screw outside the ship to move the ship through the water. The Freedom class has had numerous failures of the reduction gear, and because of the way it's manufactured and installed into the ship, we're decommissioning that entire variant because the reduction gear cannot be maintained. Now, because a decision has been made to decommission the entire class of ship, while there are still 2 of them being built,
Oops.
Congress, more specifically the Senate Arms Committee, has come out and told the Navy, no, you need to keep at least 4 of them on active duty.
Just so they can finish the production.
No. Did not even mention that the ones under construction are some of the ones to be kept. The ones currently earmarked to be kept are already in commission and based out of Mayport, Florida. One of the leaders of the Senate Arms Committee is the representative
Mayport, Florida.
Is the representative from that congressional district that covers Mayport, Florida.
Oh.
Now go back to the maintenance issues and who actually does the majority of the maintenance and the lucrative contract because of it. Who do you think one of his biggest financial campaign contributors has been over the last few years?
The builder.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gonna be the builder.
That's some shit.
Hey, Davros, it wasn't steel. Those are made out of aluminum.
And even then, it wasn't a weld seam that fails. It's failing in the middle of the material. They are overstressing the metal itself.
Whoops.
Like I said, almost like aluminum isn't great for ships.
No, it can.
Oh, it is.
It
but
can
you need
be.
to use the right grade.
Exactly.
I said
Yes.
ships.
No.
Yes.
You can use aluminum. You just have to use the right thickness and the right tensile strength in the right areas. When you use the wrong material, they could replace it with steel. If they use the wrong strength steel in that area, you're still going to have the same issue.
Hashtag Titanic.
And it's probably correctable, but the big issue too is like it's in a really bad spot to like do much with, easily.
Yeah, aluminium's great for ship hulls, apart from you don't want to have too much magnesium in the mix.
It's like, you, seaman, take this tube of JB Weld and go patch that.
It is well above the waterline, though. So
yes.
It's what happened to our Type 42. We had aluminium Type 42s, and I don't know, don't hit them with an exocet.
Yeah, that's kind of a big thing.
That was 40 years ago this year, of course.
That was what, Falklands?
Yep. Yeah, Sheffield and Coventry.
it'll be great that we have those 4 Freedom class littoral combat ships in service that can't do much more than 10 knots.
Yeah. Because if they go higher than, 12, they start breaking.
Oh, God.
Yeah, a ship that was touted to have sprint speed capability up to 45 knots, if not 50, cannot maintain a speed above 10 because its reduction gears break.
Whoops.
Oh.
That sounds like a
major fucking boondoggle.
That's like you have a car, but the transmission blows if you go over 15.
Exactly.
Yeah. At that point, the car is not worth the sale.
If you go under 55 miles per hour, you will blow up.
That's not the kind of speed they were on.
Yeah.
And just remind me, the 2 that are under construction, they are not part of the group of 4 that are being kept in commission.
Correct. They are immediately going to go into reserve upon completion. They are not going to get commissioned. They're going to go from the slipway when construction is finished, and they're going to go right into long-term storage.
Oh, so they're just going to go straight to mothball without
So-
having anything installed in the first place.
Here's a good question. So is the crew on them now? Are they the pre-commissioning crew or the decommissioning crew? How does that work out?
Yes.
Yes. Why not both?
It really is. They're becoming both. And here's the thing is,
And if they're not getting commissioned, can they really be a pre-commissioning crew? That's the question.
technically, because they are the crew prior to commissioning, and since it's not going to be commissioned, they can't be called a decommissioning crew because the ship has never been in commission.
So
But if it's never commissioned, how is it prior to it then? I mean, it's not. Are you prior to an event that doesn't happen?
Yeah,
So they're the non-commissioned crew.
They're the in-commission crew.
The first non-commissioning crew. There we go. That's an idea.
This is where we get the term NCC from.
Yeah.
Non-commissioned. Yeah, that works.
The entire boat's manned by E1s to E4s and maybe an O1.
Yeah. Nope. 01 is commissioned.
But they need to have an officer for supervision.
Yeah. So you can't go higher than 01. You can't have any chiefs.
Oh no! We'll put a warrant officer. You never see them.
There you go.
You're not wrong.
Well, technically, we would have to specifically though, like go out to like cyber warfare and borrow one of their warrant officers. Because any of the chief warrant officers, they're all commissioned, so we can.
Yeah. All right. So another 5 Aussie from Davros. U.S. Navy, cheap tugboat for sale, 2 still being built, run by whatever pronoun captains. Oh, and 2 aren't built.
Yeah.
They're not even usable as tugs. But so here's one of the things that has actually led to the program being stopped. The mission profile that they were primarily slated to do is no longer a mission profile that the U.S. Navy cares about. It's the close-in support, littoral waters, brown water, shallow water type stuff. What they were going to do was extend the range closer to shore than what the Arleigh Burke currently can do. But when they started evaluating everything, even in a conflict against China, we're not going to need to get in that close with that type of ship. So it really became more about the secondary mission profiles that the LCS was supposed to be capable of. You know, being an anti-sub warfare component, being a quick, agile, anti-surface warfare component, and one of the selling points is you can take one ship and swap out the mission modules to go from one warfare type to the other in about a day.
So a more advanced version of what the Seawolf was supposed to do.
Yes. And it fucking failed to the point where...
Oh, just like the Seawolf.
To where none of the adaptability between the mission modules is actually being done. What the mission modules that are installed first are now the permanent mission module for that hull.
Burns, you gotta stop hacking your kitty there.
I know,
Yeah.
I know.
I was going to gun to get this demonetized until your pussy's showing, but
We've said worse on here and been fine.
That sounds awfully like when the RAF bought mobile air defense radar systems, and then kept having to redefine them until they became transportable radar systems, i.e., you can move it, but after you do, it won't work.
Nice.
Oh, and if you're going to leave it sitting on top of a cliff next to the North Sea, best you build yourself a geodesic dome to put it in, because otherwise it'll corrode to death in about 10 years.
So they didn't even think about the deployment environment either. Lovely.
Yeah, well, you know, it wasn't designed to sit on top of a cliff next to the sea, because, you know, being transportable, it's mostly made of aluminium alloys, isn't it?
Yeah, lightweight, rigid enough to do the job, but lightweight so it can be moved.
Yeah, so because you know the trailers with the tractor units can't go above 40 tons, so you know, and you want to get it into just two trailers, 3 trailers. worth. Yeah, parking them permanently next on a cliff next to the sea, not a good idea. Even when it's just the North Sea and the storms aren't bad, usually.
Yeah, if you're encountering just the normal sea air and having a problem, yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to having a car in Hawaii for 1,000, Alex. Not wrong.
Now shut it.
Oh.
You fucking lie to them. Do you understand?
It's true. Unless it was something
Yeah.
you are still on medication for, you don't fucking tell them.
Yeah. If it's absolutely going to fuck over your career and you know it, don't fucking say it. Unless you are still currently being treated for it.
Yeah, or you can't hide it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you be honest, because lying to the military so obviously, that's going to land you in some very deep trouble, even though you're not enlisted.
As I said before, being an insulin-dependent diabetic didn't completely rule my out for joining the Royal Air Force. However, having flat feet did.
Shouldn't have told them.
Well, no. So here's the thing. Even if you tell them, so the insulin dependence can be dealt with because they trust their logistics trains to where, okay, we have dietary checks. They actually give a shit about quality of life. The issue is when you have flat feet and then you have to march or do other long range type of physical activities that involve being on your feet for an extended period of time, that causes other cascade medical issues that they don't want the liability for. It's not that they can't take care of you, they don't want the liability.
Yeah.
Well,
which could get rather expensive.
I don't know if you guys have heard of the Nijmegen marches. They're competitive military marching competition for 25 miles a day for 4 days in Nijmegen in Holland. And Rosie was doing training to do that as an air cadet when her flat feet issue became noticeable, shall we say, because her feet pretty much fell apart in the first 10 miles of the first training march.
Yeah. I mean, I'm give her credit for even making the 10-mile mark.
Yeah, that's some fucking strength.
She's got size. Afterwards, I had her properly measured. She got size 5 feet with a double F width fitting. So in order to get a pair of boots wide enough, she had to wear size 8/9.
Oh, so they were glorified clown shoes on top of it.
Yep.
Wonderful.
So this is the San Juan, that the Argentinian submarine that sunk.
Oh, was that the one? Is that it was looking for its friends? Yes.
It decided to join all the others because it was lonely. But the unfortunate bit is it was an accidental implosion. Have they ever figured out where the failure started?
I think it was the head valve didn't shut, so they just took on water.
Or were they copying from the African Navy?
No, they didn't use a screen door.
Oh.
And that was actually the Indian Navy.
What about that other one that became a submarine? The General Belgrado?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one, I was actually looking that up. I was looking up the exclusion zone areas.
At least it wasn't made of Adobe.
Island War.
Well, if we're gonna talk about shipwrecks, let's talk about the World War II destroyer they found this week.
I did not hear about that one.
I didn't hear about this either.
Nope.
Yeah, the Danny B, I think it was.
I'll look it up in just a minute here. All right, where was that one that I found?
They had video on it yesterday on one of the news channels. I forgot which one I was watching.
I'm back. What did I miss?
Oh,
we're talking about
nothing.
We were making fun of the Argentinian Navy.
Although, of course, you have to understand that the Argentinians did actually sink more of our ships than we did of theirs.
Yeah, you just did it outside the exclusion zone, supposedly, possibly, allegedly.
Oh, completely and utterly. Just because it was going that way while it was, just because it was zagging while it was, just because we got it on a zag instead of a zig. And I'm sure that 200-mile exclusion zone should be much bigger because, hey, I think the Belgrano was only like 20 miles outside the exclusion zone. It wasn't far.
Yeah, no, it was just outside. I was just using this because it had the Sheffield on there too. If we want kind of closer, more accurate, we got this one here. That looks a little better, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty close to actually achieving its aim and whacking the task force. So it had to go. You put a warship in a combat area, you got to expect it to be.
It's now a target.
Yeah, it's not expected to be a target. Even if it is outside the area where we said it absolutely is to be a target.
Well, it's one of those, you have the exclusion zone, but then you have the threat zone. And, sorry, yeah, you might have been outside of the exclusion zone, but you were still within a threatening range and refused to leave. So we made you leave. In a different direction.
Maybe they were friend zones.
We made you by clicking. We made you leave by left clicking on your head. And suddenly the problem got deleted. It no longer exists. It's
Are we talking about Shazam now? The Sinbad movie?
Black Adam? What?
Even the captain of the Belgrano has admitted that the Royal Navy did the right thing because, yes, his ship was a ship of war in a combat area, doing combat stuff.
Yeah, exclusion zone be damned. The circumstances, it was a valid target.
Yep, I totally agree. But no, my reference to Shazam was the Sinbad movie that supposedly was but wasn't, Mandela Effect.
Oh,
yeah, the one that never existed.
Apparently, you can find clips of it on YouTube, or at least one clip of it on YouTube.
It might have been one of those things that was in production hell where they started filming and doing stuff but never completed it.
That's what I think happened, but
I never did explain the memory aspect of it, but so.
Well, there's also the Shaquille O'Neal movie called Kazam.
And there's that aspect too, combining the two.
Oh, there was also what, Steel, wasn't there? Or was that the same one?
No, that was a different one. Steel was essentially his version, Shaq's version of Superman.
Yeah, it was bad.
It was a movie
based on a
starring Shaquille O'Neal. What did you expect?
More
So
basketball,
Steel is actually
less acting?
Steel was actually based on an actual comic book character. Let's be
Yeah.
honest. It wasn't just Shaq's idea.
Okay, I will grant you that.
Yeah.
And it was of the era where comic book movies were not great most of the time.
Hey, the first Batman and Batman Returns was good. After that, we don't talk about it.
We don't talk about bat nipples.
Oh God.
Why not? I think it's hilarious
You
to talk
know
about
what?
bat nipples.
You know what? What I find hilarious is people were all in an uproar about George Clooney and oh God, what's his name?
Val Kilmer.
No, Robin.
No.
Chris O'Donnell.
Yes, about them having nipples,
Oh,
but
God.
then they were surprisingly quiet of what the bat suit did to Alicia Silverstone.
Oh no.
Oh, see that suit doesn't show off his nipples. That's his the newer suit.
No,
I
that
think-
was the ice suit.
Yeah, he's got other ones that showed off.
Oh yeah.
Well,
No, 'cause,
Top Robbins.
There you go.
Maybe he should have a bat darts in those nipples.
Just spray out of gas.
There you go.
Now activate the bat nipple bat oil.
Just comes out like a fucking clown flower.
That could be interesting. But no.
Still not the worst Batman.
Now, Jay, were you looking up the what? No, we could end up going down that road at some point. But Jay, did you find the ship that you wished to mentioned before?
I'm looking it up right now.
He was distracted by bat nipples.
Yep. It was the Samuel B. Roberts.
Iron Bottom Sound? Is that where that one went down? By Guadalcanal?
Yeah. Let's see. It is U.S. Navy destroyer sunk during World War II, found nearly 7,000 meters below sea level off the Philippines, making it the world's deepest shipwreck ever located.
Okay, yeah, so different operation, but same relative area.
Yeah, it's the Battle of Leyte.
Battle of Leyte Gulf instead of Guadalcanal.
You're only off by a few thousand miles, Jared. It's okay.
Yeah.
Region was right.
Well, it's still technically part of Southwest Pacific, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was still the Pacific Theater. It's just instead of the Guadalcanal campaign, it was the Leyte Gulf aspect a little bit later. At least it's not like it went down in the Mediterranean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, not like it went down on, say, Operation Pedestal.
Yeah, Churchill was behind that one again, wasn't he?
Well, no, we really did need to keep hold of Malta and get some aviation reinforcement in there. You know.
No, I just remember.
Three Gladiators is your last three aircraft. These are a little embarrassing. In like 44. It also gave them a very good excuse not to reinforce the failure of PQ-17 in the Arctic convoys.
I think you missed, Nikki. It's still there. I think you missed.
No, I've killed his gun. No, that's a.
Hit it harder.
That's a 1980s tank versus a 1970s tank.
Yeah, so you have a puncher's chance.
And also, my tank's made out of aluminum.
Topics must be tough for Canadians to make right now. JJ McCullough, the symbology of Lucky Charms.
Oh no.
What?
You know who JJ McCullough is, right?
No.
Okay, he's a Canadian conservative YouTuber and writer, like freelance writer for WAPO and other places.
So a douchebag.
Not too bad. He's a gay Canadian conservative, so make of that what you will. Anyways, he does cultural videos mainly, usually about Canada, occasionally Canada and the U.S. But this one is literally, what do they mean? Is the thumbnail, and it's all the Lucky Charm marshmallows.
Really?
Topics must be getting slim up there.
Mm-hmm. Nikki's going for a swim.
Yep. I said it was made out of aluminum.
If it floats, it's a boat.
It is a boat. This one there's like a handful of amphibious vehicles in this game. Russia and China, I think, have the most. But they're great fun and they're great meme potential.
The memeage is always a priority.
I have killed people from the water's edge, and then them trying to fire back at me, trying to kill me when their guns don't go press far enough.
What's the background status? Oh.
Damn it, Tech!
I'm glad that background noise has stopped. That was just at my ears.
I was wondering who was underwater.
Well, Tech wanted to feel like he was back home.
Maybe he was playing Barrel Trauma.
You know, that one of these nights we're gonna have to get together and play that as a group just to see how fucking horrible we do.
Yeah, because we tried. Didn't we have that planned for like 2 months ago and we never got around to it?
We didn't get back to it because let's be honest, life got in the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's face it. I mean, I'm living in a hotel right now, so and the internet sucks here. So that's the reason why I had to call in.
Oh no, I've been there too. I mean, my customers like giving my management one idea of how long and what work needs to be done, and then changing it when I get there, just so they can keep me there for an extended period of time.
That's fun.
The most recent one was, oh, you'll fly out Monday, you'll have about 3 days of work, and then you can fly back on Friday to California. I get there. Oh no, I have 2 weeks worth of work for you. Excuse me, what?
Exactly.
That's not really how this works.
That, and we didn't exactly have the manning that we were supposed to at the beginning, so I didn't get the second body that was actually capable of helping me. Let's see, I got there Monday. My helping hands arrived on Friday. And then he left Sunday night.
Oh.
but got the work that I needed him to do done in time so he could leave on Sunday. And at that point, I was like, okay, well, I just have 1, maybe 2 days left of work. 4 days later, I'm finally getting things done and able to get on a plane the next day.
1 eternity later.
Only to get home at like 1:30, almost 2 in the morning, Friday night, Saturday morning.
Yeah, you gotta love the time shift.
And then I had to work on Saturday.
Oh fuck, I hate that.
So today was my first day off other than this past Sunday in 2 solid weeks.
That's not good.
Like it was 3 weeks, 3 work weeks, working through a weekend, worked the next Saturday, Sunday off, then worked Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, finally off today. And yeah, I made the most of the morning. Now I'm here with you, Chucklefucks.
Yay!
How you doing?
What?
This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way. It absolutely proves that Jared loves us, even though he calls us terrible names.
Terms of endearment. What was that you were trying to say, Alan?
I said, if you lived in a country with decent employment legislation, that sort of shit would be illegal.
I get paid double time working on Sunday. So, at least I'm not like this unfortunate son of a bitch who's strict salary. I actually get paid overtime and other compensatory stuff to make some of the bullshit worth it.
Yeah, it's very rare that I've ever get overtime pay, even though I'm salary. It can't happen. But yeah, no.
Yeah, I had a job like that once. It was great.
I wish I got paid overtime.
Paid me overtime, and then the bastards decided that I needed to go on salary. At what was what was the same rate as my basic hourly paid. Oh, and then I'd be expected to do all my overtime for fucking free.
Yeah, no.
Fuck that.
If you're going to pay me with the understanding and expectation of the extra hours, but make me strict salary, my salary request is going to be based off of that overtime and what it should cost.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There wasn't lots of overtime, but it was a pain in the ass enough when I had to do it that I was and I was already doing probably 3 or 4 hours of overtime a week that I wasn't booking because I didn't have to clock in and out.
Those 2 solid weeks, Alan, I did, well, the 12 days in a row that I did, just under 150 hours. So I was like, yeah, this is kind of bullshit.
What the hell?
What?
This is fucked. News article popped up. A man calls 911 after he fatally shoots carjacker. Okay, cops say. Now he's facing charges.
What?
Yeah.
So he's facing charges for protecting his property.
Exactly.
Where
What it was is he got
question
into a
is-
scuffle with the carjacker, disarmed the carjacker, and took the carjacker's own gun and shot him with it.
So
Killing him?
Yes, he killed him.
The person that was having the car taken away from him shouldn't be facing charges. If
Well-
anything, he should be deemed
Well-
a fucking hero.
Well, there is reason for a case there. Now, how that case is ruled will depend or whatever. And I'm not saying that he necessarily should be found guilty, but there is reason because it doesn't fit the strict definition of self-defense.
Yeah, the charges is first-degree manslaughter in the heat of passion, assault and battery with dangerous weapon, and transferring a firearm from a felon.
Well, okay, that last one's a bit of a ridiculous thing.
Yeah.
That last one makes
Transferring
me
a
laugh.
Firearm from a
Are you,
felon?
well,
No.
the problem is, are you really surprised with what's been going on in the United States in the last 2 days?
Wait, which state is
Well,
this?
yes, because it deals with
It's
gun.
Illinois.
Oklahoma.
That makes sense.
Oh, it's Oklahoma. I thought you said it was Chicago area.
Oh no, Oklahoma. It was at a gas station.
Okay, the first two actually kind of surprised me then. The transferring of a firearm from a felon, to me, is one of those, well, we had to charge him with something.
We
Yeah.
had a case about 25, 30 years ago. A jeweler got robbed in his own home, and he overpowered one of the robbers and shot him. Didn't kill him, but overpowered one of the robbers and shot him. And he got done for that. But he also got done for he also got charged. I can't remember if he got found guilty or not, of illegal possession of the weapon, because the robber claimed it wasn't his, and the jeweler also happened to be a target shooter and had handguns. But this wasn't one of it. But of course, this wasn't one of his handguns, so that was illegal possession of that handgun.
Yeah.
Because the burglar, the robber, denied it was his and said it was the person who he was, attacking's firearm. Yeah, and the police preferred to believe that when it came to charging.
No one ever said you had to be intelligent to be a cop, even though you should.
Well, sorry, that would be the Director of Public Prosecutions, who is our equivalent of your district attorneys.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Because, fucking lawyers.
Yeah.
Well, do we want to uncan the worms that is the constitutional crisis that the Supreme Court has put us in over the last 2 days?
This one could act, to me, I can laugh at because I'm not surprised at all.
What, on either one of these two Supreme Court decisions?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not either. I'm not surprised at all.
The gun ruling, I wasn't surprised by. The absolute overturning of Roe.
They leaked the thing a month ago.
Yeah.
Well, I know, but I figured it was kind of it was going to be something more than that, than what it actually turned out to become.
Well, look at the outrage that came from it when it was leaked. It was one of those, hey, no one's position really changed. It's people who said that they were for it are still for it. People who said that they were against it are still against it. There was no change, so what's the harm?
Well, the big argument that everybody on the left is making is that these people said under oath that they would not overturn Roe v. Wade. And I think what they actually said was that unless a case is presented to us, we would not try to overturn it. And guess what happened? There was a case that actually challenged Roe v. Wade.
Actually, no, it was not. It was not a case that challenged Roe v. Wade. It was a case that determined the length of time of a pregnancy to which a woman had to abort fetus. That's what it was.
Yeah,
It
so that would be the case
15 weeks.
after Roe v. Wade that
Yeah,
established the
and
26
therefore
month or 26 week.
26 months. Holy fuck, that's a long baby.
Hey man, sometimes you need a little time to decide.
Sometimes a 10th trimester abortion could be a good thing.
Maybe in the case of what we were discussing in Kanar.
Or some individuals named Nathan.
Or Riley.
Or that feminist meltdown that I saw on TikTok today. Holy cow.
That doesn't narrow it down.
This is the one that said that Nikki could have an abortion.
What?
Yeah.
Not yet. I can't because they haven't been able to put ovaries in me yet.
Oh, but there's a doctor in either Thailand or somewhere in that part of the world that's trying.
I know that. Hey, awesome. I'll be down for it. Until that happens,
I mean,
I know
let's be
where
fair.
things are.
They could put them in you. They just wouldn't operate.
They'd be
Oh, no. There are stuff going on to where they will be able to operate. It's
Yeah,
just it's not at that technological level yet.
Oh no, yeah, no. I meant right now.
Oh no. The guy is actually trying. His goal is for the transplant to be functional.
Oh
no, that doesn't surprise me.
This is now starting to sound like something out of a Monty Python movie.
Welcome to reality, Alan.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Welcome to the 21st century.
What did the Romans ever do for us? That was the way you should have gone.
That's just too long.
Here's my thing, okay? Literally, if that was able to happen, I would sign up for it immediately. Just because of how many, and this is me being kind of, facetious with this, just to piss off so many goddamn people that go into this whole debate, oh, blah, 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 but you can't bear a child. I can now, motherfucker, now what?
You know what's interesting? Before they announced this ruling on the gun, the New York gun case, I'd already started working on a Second Amendment blog post that I wanted to make. And I was looking into the selective service. Did you know that if you identify as a trans female, as 18-year-old biological male, you still have to sign up for the selective service?
If you
Because
want,
you're a biological male.
if you want certain federal benefits for college, yeah.
Yep. And I was just like, wow, that's interesting.
Huh.
So
I'm sure that'll piss off a few leftoids.
It will.
Oh, I love it, Burns. Please tell me there's somewhere selling that on a shirt.
I wish.
Dirty deeds are no longer done dirty.
send me the image. I'll get it on. I'll get it on Teespring.
That is great.
Oh, yes. Inflation is even impacting that. Oh.
Okay.
Fuck me.
Image inbound, Jay.
All right.
Oh, and I'll find you that link to the story too.
All right, Jared, we're gonna put this on your own Teespring, right?
It
I
can
don't
still
have
be
one
done
set
dirt
up,
cheap
but-
as part of the E4 Mafia, though.
Yeah.
There's the link to the story, Jay.
Just a
No way, German.
There we go. I got it saved for you, Jared, so that way when it comes time for your Teespring.
But all right, so what was the? Why did the Supreme Court have to get involved in the New York case? Like, what were some of the particulars
I think
there?
I haven't looked into it yet, but from my understanding of it is that they were basically deciding that you have the federal right to carry a firearm, and that the states can't impose too many restrictions, and that New York was imposing too many restrictions.
Yeah,
That's
and
a-
if
Yeah.
they want to continue imposing those restrictions, fine. Leave the union. Have your stars struck from the banner.
Oh, I mean, like what Texas wants to do?
Like what?
Don't even get me started on Texas because that's not sentiment here.
Oh,
And
I
I'm
want
back
a meme
in
on
Texas,
Texas.
so
I want a meme on Texas, though.
Here's the
don't meme on. Don't even start, Nikki.
Texas is too easy.
They're scared of dildos. I mean, come on.
They've got more restrictions on dildos than they do guns.
Which is odd.
Not true. It's not true.
Oh,
Yes, it is.
bullshit.
No, it is true.
Here's
I've seen
the premise of
dildos
it.
every shape and size sold in porn shops here in Texas.
No, it's not about being sold. It's about how many you're allowed to own and all this shit. There's a bunch of rules about it.
Anyways, the state of New York makes it a crime to possess a firearm without a license, whether inside or outside the home. An individual who wants to carry a firearm outside the home may attain an unrestricted license to have and carry a concealed pistol or revolver if he can prove that proper cause exists for doing so. New York penal law, blah, blah, blah. An applicant satisfies the proper clause requirement only if he can demonstrate a special need for self-protection distinguishable from that of the general community. Petitioners
In other words, if you're in New York City, you cannot protect yourself with a firearm because everyone is afraid of getting mugged in the alley.
Yep.
Or everyone's afraid of being caught in the crossfire of a gang war out there. Which is fucking bullshit.
Well, I think one of the things that they're actually looking for is, do you have a legitimate threat against or concern from a known person who may be apt to inflict physical harm that would warrant it? Just the vague general bit in typical application there hasn't been enough to approve it.
Yeah.
Which I would, if I was in that position and I was an ass and wanted to be an asshole because they tried to deny it, I would just cite the response times of the New York City police.
Yep.
Yeah. In which case, if you have to be told to fuck off and come back when you have a credible immediate threat against your livelihood or well-being, it's already too late.
Well, the other thing is, I mean, from the sounds of it, that deals strictly with concealed carry, correct? Or is it any possession?
It's any possession.
Well, yeah, the case itself is about any possession, because in order to get a license to conceal carry, you have to meet these standards. But technically, it's illegal for you to even carry without a license. Period. You can't even own it in your house without a license in New York, or at least at the time they were hearing this case. I might just go download the audio file for this, actually.
It's actually, if anyone remembers from NFL news a number of years ago, the issue with Plaxico Burress.
Yes. Oh, God, that was hilarious. It's undisputed that the petitioners, Coke and Ash, two ordinary law-abiding citizens, part of the people whom the Second Amendment protects, see Heller, and no party disputes that the handguns are weapons in common use today for self-defense. The court had little difficulty in concluding that the plain text of the Second Amendment protects Coke's and Nash's proposed course of conduct, carrying handguns publicly for self-defense. Nothing in the Second Amendment text draws a home/public distinction with the right to keep and bear arms, and the definition of bear naturally encompasses public carry. Moreover, the Second Amendment guarantees an individual right to possess and carry weapons in case of confrontation.
Apparently, New York goes so far to enforce that not only can you not own a firearm without the license, you can't even handle one in a gun store without the license already approved.
Which is also bullshit.
Yep. The burden falls on the respondents to show that New York's proper cause requirement is consistent with the nation's historical tradition of firearm regulation. To do so, the respondents appealed to a variety of historical sources from the late 1200s to the early 1900s, but when it comes to interpreting the Constitution, not all history is created equal. The constitutional rights are enshrined with the scope were understood when the people had adopted them. The Second Amendment was adopted in 1791 and the 14th in 1868. The historical evidence that long predates or postdates either of those may not illuminate the scope of the right. With these principles in mind, the court concludes that the respondents have failed to meet their burden to identify that an American tradition justifies New York's proper cause requirement. So, and they're relying on everything. Just reading ahead a bit, it seems like they're trying to rely on English history and customs before the founding of the Constitution as their basis.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
No, it has to be in regards to the Constitution itself after it was written and ratified. It can't be from before, because the British tried taking away our rights at that time.
Oh God, what is that, Burns?
Oh, what has he got now?
Oh no! The MySpacian period.
Oh.
What is it wrapped up in? What the fuck is that gunk around it?
It's a fossil.
Yeah, it was a fossil. It got chipped out of some concrete.
Oh.
All right.
Wow.
Probably still works.
That's actually some archaeology.
It still works. It still works. Has a 90% charge on its battery.
Yeah,
and you can play Snake.
Wow.
It's a Nokia. Yeah. Most indestructible phone I've ever had.
Yep.
I loved my 3310, especially with my very politically controversial cover on it, because I managed to find the replacement cover. That was an NRA of America.
Nice.
With a very nice Star pistol, 9mm pistol on it. Yeah. Because you've got to, haven't you?
So apparently also this week, the United States v. Washington has been decided.
Which is in regards to?
In 2018, Washington enacted a workers' compensation law that applied only to certain workers at a federal facility in the state who were, quote, engaged in the performance of work, either directly or indirectly, for the United States, end quote. The Washington Revised Code 51.32.187, paragraph 1, subparagraph B, the facility known as Hanford was once used by the federal government to develop and produce nuclear weapons and is now undergoing complex decontamination process. Most workers involved in this cleanup process are federal contract workers, people who are employed by private companies under the contract with the federal government. A smaller number of these workers involved in the cleanup include state employees, private employees, and federal employees who work directly for the federal government. As compared to Washington's general workers' compensation scheme, the law makes it easier for federal contract workers at Hanford to establish their entitlement to workers' compensation, thus increasing workers' compensation costs for the federal government.
I think my Nokia that I had was the 3350. Or it might have been a 30.
My first cell phone was an LG flip phone.
Oh, I had one before that. It was a Motorola, but the battery in it kept failing after like 2-3 months. So after the second time that it failed, I was like, no. I want a completely different model.
Yeah, I think my 3310 was my second mobile phone. Because my first one was also a Nokia, but it was a first gen analog rather than GSM.
Oh, what year was that? That would have been 03? Trying to. It's either 02 or 03 model year for the phone. What made it stand out to me is nope, not any of those. It almost had like a figure 8 shape to it, where it was skinnier in the middle and was rounded all the way around.
Oh, what the hell? Sorry. On a writ of Satori, the United States Court of Appeals for the Ninth Circuit, the Supreme Court has denied as improvidentially granted because it's a Arizona versus the city and county of San Francisco, California. I wonder what that case is all about.
And it seems like they've been pretty busy.
Hey, wasn't
lately.
that one, Jared?
Let me pop over and see.
Hold on, I got it.
No. No, this one was... It was about the size of the... It was a little shorter than the 3310 series Nokia. But it was... So it was a little shorter, a little slimmer, and it was, like, rounded. Almost like the curvature of a good woman.
We're still talking Nokia, aren't we?
I don't think it was a Nokia. I think it was either a Motorola or something else. I don't think it was a Nokia. Because it had an internal battery that you couldn't change, which is why when the battery failed to maintain a charge after only a month or two, it had to be replaced.
Something like this one.
No. That one, yes.
All right.
It was that in white with the blue band around it. And yeah, it's a Motorola.
Of course it's... See if I can find it again.
All right, well, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I got to call Carolyn and see what's up and everything else. We're trying to put our marriage back together, so yeah, kind of one of those things.
Wish you the best of luck, man.
Good luck, man.
Take it slow.
Appreciate it. That's about the only way I can do it. Like I said, I'm living in a hotel in here in Texas, and she's up in Arkansas somewhere, so good luck with that.
One day at a time.
Yeah.
Yep. I think I found it. The C332. Yep, that was it. That was the phone. That was the very first cell phone that I had. Motorola C332.
Must be a
That one right there, huh?
Well, inverse of colors is the white with the blue. That one.
With the blue trim.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what my first phone was. I just know my first carrier was VoiceStream. T-Mobile's predecessor.
I still have my first phone in my possession.
Yeah, well, you just got it about 5 years ago, so that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably a little bit older than 5 years, like considerably, because it's got a slide-out console controller, like a PlayStation or Xbox, which is fucking weird for a phone at the time. But you know, Sony.
Hey, Sony makes some pretty badass phones. They're not. They're very underappreciated in the cell phone and cell phones.
what's even better is I found it at Goodwill. And I was paying like $30 a month for my planet in basic, like just coming out of basic.
I had one of these at one point.
Rodent, that meme is not wrong.
Uh-oh. Oh, jeez.
I remember seeing those, and the closest I had to a flip phone was the LG Chocolate.
Oh no, this is the
Oh my God.
walkie-talkie phone.
Oh, the push to talk. I never did one of the push to talk ones.
We just
Here,
got
you
it
actually
because
had
my
the
wife and I got a
chocolate?
deal.
Yeah, well, I had the chocolate too. The more rounded
Ew.
one. The one that was a
Ew.
little better. But yeah. Hey, I liked the LG Chocolate. I never had a problem with it.
Now, well, to be fair, everyone, LG no longer makes cell phones now, so.
Yeah, I got the last LG phone model they made, which is the V60.
Or the Wing.
Yes,
yeah, I
that
think
one.
so, yep. I remember that, yeah.
Mine was navy blue.
Slider.
The Wing was actually a really cool phone. They just didn't deliver what they should have been able to do.
Well, this was also 2007, 2008.
No, I'm talking like 2018.
Oh, well.
I remember when these came out because of the Blackberries and stuff.
Sidekicks.
Yep.
Alan, I got a question. What the fuck was wrong with the goddamn British that started World War II? Their tanks suck.
Sorry, Nick, didn't quite make out what you said there.
British tanks in the beginning of World War II suck.
Hey,
Be
there
fair,
was nothing. There was nothing wrong with the Churchill crocodile.
It's slow as fuck.
Because it's a heavy tank.
It's an infantry tank.
Oh, okay. We're gonna say, oh, it's a heavy tank. The T-29 is a fucking better tank.
Infantry tanks.
A jumbo.
Does the bloody infantry can walk?
Yeah, how did that work out for you guys?
Hey, look.
Who won those wars?
There were only 2 tanks in the whole of World War II that served on every single front.
Leon, to answer your question, it was the Americans.
Wasn't it the Churchill and the Sherman?
No.
The British.
The second
No,
fucking
English.
World War was the Russians, technically.
Oh,
By
yeah,
actually
because
getting
they got
into fucking
Berlin
Germany.
first. America only won World War II because we were the only major allied participant on the Pacific Front.
No, you only won because you've been the ones touting it afterwards. The same with, oh yeah, but we ended slavery when Britain was the one actually putting a full fucking global embargo on slavery from, for example, Africa. And then
Minor details, Leon. Minor details.
Hey, let's be fair. You guys got a head start on it, and we just perfected it.
Yeah.
No, we didn't.
How about that?
The Arabs did. The Africans did.
Well,
We had
actually,
our own slavery before that shit.
well,
And we used white people because, we happen to have,
A bunch
white
of 'em?
people here. Yeah.
Oh, what you mean? Britain that's been actively fighting against slavery for longer than the United States has been a country.
Hang on, Alan. But those are things called details, and those can hurt.
we don't talk about details.
And Davros, same thing goes for you. That's what we call a detail, but it is kind of funny how many people think that Leon is British.
And Leon, enough about the World War II. You guys didn't even bloody play, did you?
No, we didn't. Want to know why?
Because
You
they're
knew
smart.
better.
Say that we didn't play. We blew up the fucking iron mines. Then what? Or what have happened?
I got a question.
Same shit,
Leon?
different place.
Leon, what country are you from?
Sweden.
Okay. Well, I love Sweden because your guys' freaking military ideology is fucking insane. Who was importing steel to Germany?
We weren't importing steel to Germany as
You
much as,
export.
okay, you do this, or we're going to fuck you over, invade you. And in that case, Denmark wouldn't have had anywhere to actually send people afterwards. Since, you know, they were fucking occupied. They had to have a way to send people out. My great-grandfather was sent over to Sweden for those fucking reasons.
It's always fun when you get into the nuance of what actually happened.
Oh!
This is all I gotta
Okay,
say about
can you
Sweden.
use that?
Back okay?
Yeah, it is now. Just a particularly unpleasant spasm. Listen, kids, don't fuck your back up.
Too late. Too late for that.
You know, Rodent, that cell phone, that mobile phone that's under the chart one. My mom had one of those in her car. It was actually the car phone. It wasn't just a mobile phone. It was a car phone.
Oh, you mean like a bag phone that you had in your
Yes.
car?
A suitcase phone.
And by the way, this is very much true. I'm going to share this one, Jared.
Uh-oh.
Yep. Can confirm.
We don't talk about SCP-1000.
Nobody cares anymore.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that nobody seems to care about anymore, and that's not necessarily a bad thing because it's gotten some people to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, for once. For fucking once.
Okay, so let's see here. We're in long enough, and apparently we've gone through enough of the fuckery. So what's this new game that you found, Jay?
It's not that I found. I've had it. It's just we never thought about using it. And it's called Fibbage.
Oh, Fibbage.
And now it seems to be locking up my computer.
Stop malware.
Sounds about right.
Cancel.
So I will admit I did get the link that you sent of Drunkle playing it, and I didn't get to watch it yet. So.
Oh, it was fun because I got to play with him. That was the best. That's part of the reason why I sent it.
Oh, you were nice.
Yeah, I was in the first round, and then dinner showed up. So it's like, oh fuck. Okay.
Yeah, Drunkle is he's special.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be special with that face too.
Hey, everyone has their reasons to cope.
Well, I mean, he's probably spending a lot of time at oh god, what the fuck's the barman? The shill, the barman.
Oh,
Pub.
sarcastic barman?
Yeah, the sarcastic barman's pub.
Yep. Especially when he streams from the pub.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you're gonna do this again to me. Alright, I'm guessing I'm gonna have to buy a new pack and get the latest version apparently.
Quit responding to that Nigerian prince.
No, it's not the Nigerian prince.
But I'm in charge of its inheritance now.
No, it's the Congolese princess.
Oh yeah, and she does it, and she wants crypto and not actual cash.
Exactly. She wants Dogecoin, you know.
Dogecoin.
Google Play cards.
No, the Google Play cards are for the overseas nurse that's somehow miraculously lives around the corner from you.
Oh, right.
You're supposed to put it in a dead drop location, and they'll pick it up.
Exactly. Well, let's go ahead.
So
hey, and it's 50% off today.
Ooh.
There's a lot of
yeah, summer sale.
Well, yeah, you better, you want to protect your credit cards from all the summer sales.
That's why I use the wife's.
Yeah.
Glad she's streaming right now. No, they're just gonna. What the fuck? Okay. Thought it was a work text message. It wasn't. Thank God.
Well, that's good.
Well, the joy of being the new boss at my work. So everybody's like, "Oh, what do I do in this situation?" You've worked here 5 years. You know what to do in this situation.
You should know already.
But this is a new thing. Is it really?
Are you sure about that?
It's just wrapped up differently.
Are you positive? Are you proof positive?
Time to engage malicious compliance.
Oh, of course I'm not pregnant.
All right. If this doesn't work, then I'm going to try Quiplash. Oh, there it goes. All right.
Uh-oh.
Got it.
Let's play Cabbage.
Cabbage.
Standard as usual, Xbox TV.
Ready to when you are. And hey,
Let's
we're
see.
limited already on this one too.
Oh boy.
Couldn't imagine why.
I think I'm going to try and prevent the headache from getting any worse, and I shall say good night to you guys if we're going over to playing.
Bye, Alan.
Well, we're not playing
Good night, Alan.
Quiplash. It's a different game, but this should be fun. Thanks for showing up, Alan. We probably are going to be about this time most other shows, so we'll let you know.
All right, let me know when you're ready, Jared, to share the.
Go for it.
I'll talk to you guys later.
Later.
Bye.
Fibbage. Oh, that's how to be interesting.
Is it working now?
It is
Yeah, it's
working now.
Okay, good.
Ah, fuck. I don't know.
I have the button that says press this when everybody's in.
I have that
Everybody
button,
does.
too.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, why am I in control of things?
Oh man, there's already a lot of people in there.
Well, so
what she said.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One person is not going to be able to play, and my guess is that's going to be Tasty, who's probably fallen back asleep.
Probably.
Probably.
What do I want my name to be?
Now, is he listening? That's the question.
True.
Now, what'd be funnier is if he's responding half awake without realizing he's muted.
Tasty. Are you coherent? Nope. All right.
3, 2, 1. Are we letting somebody else in from the panel? From the,
Well,
Cal, hurry.
Is there anyone on the panel that is not in the game that wants to play?
I'm trying to think of a name.
So that would be yes, that would be Cal. So let's wait for Cal. I mean,
And how's the volume for everybody, by the way?
Can't hear shit.
Yeah,
nothing.
You supposed to hear shit?
Oh, there's sound.
There we go. That's
Yeah.
better.
There we go.
That's weird because Quiplash, I have to have it way down because it blows all your ears out. But all of a sudden now,
All right.
I need $700. I need one of you fucks to buy me the new Rodecaster Pro. Part 2.
I have come to you again to ask for a minor donation.
Okay.
After I can get myself one.
For a small donation.
My name is Cookie, and I'll be officiating the proceedings. Think of me as the blufferee. We have 8 players, a great number for fibbage, also a good number if you're starting a street gang. Just FYI. Let's do this.
Not wrong.
This is round 1, and that means you get 500 points for everyone you fool with your made-up answer, and you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth.
Oh.
Select the category.
Whoever is Freedom.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
God.
2:45 a.m. one day in June 2013, a man in Orlando, Florida was
Oh, God.
arrested for walking up to a police officer and punching his blank. Now, use your device to enter a bluff that you think will fool the other players into thinking
And
it's true.
everybody puts the
Get
same
stuck.
thing.
For half the points, you can use the Lie For Me button and get a suggestion. Do it now.
This is so stupid.
How many of us are going to be a jinx?
You can't think of anything.
Yeah.
It is Florida Man, so
Find the truth and enter it on your device.
And you can vote for various bonuses. It's nothing like point wise that counts.
Okay, what did everyone pick?
Yeah.
Wow.
nice.
Tell for some of these ingenious lies.
Wow. Oh, shit.
So like the new Quiplash, the points are all through the
Interesting.
rounds.
Time to pick a category.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Okay, here's the question. Alexander the Great made his men blank before a battle. Type in your lies now. All right, where's the truth?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
All right, let's see what everybody picked.
Oh.
Okay.
And that's it. Nobody else's lies got picked.
Ouch.
What can I say? I'm not a good liar.
Wow. A three-way tie for second.
Hey, there's more
Right,
than
big
one
category.
three-way.
Uh-oh.
Okay, here's the question. Benjamin Moore paint color 787 has the strange name Grandma's Blank. Enter your lies.
I'm going to hell for that one.
Oh, no.
Okay, here are your choices. All right, who picked what?
Man, is that really?
Oh.
Wow, that was one hell of a lie. A hell of a lie.
Thanks, Nikki.
Wow.
Yeah, that's that one.
Yep.
I was
Luckily,
flipped a
it's
coin
just
between the two.
smell. And that means some of these
That's
didn't
so
get
boring, though.
How are we still three-way tied for second?
At
What
the
the
same
fuck?
score.
Now it's round two.
Oh,
where
here
all
we go.
four values are doubled. Let's do it.
Oh,
Time to pick a category.
oh, cemetery. Oh,
It's you. Pick.
That one.
fuck it.
Well, we ain't waiting forever.
Uh-oh.
Okay, here's the
I
question.
chose.
Peter Gloystein, a
Not quick
German
enough.
politician, resigned in 2005 after pouring wine on a blank. Type in your lies now. Okay, here you go. Find the
Damn
truth.
it.
Okay, let's take a look.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Yay!
And the rest of the board goes unselected.
Oh, right. Politician, not priest.
It can be one and the
Select your
same.
category.
Ooh, hang on.
Oh, no.
Okay, here's the question. The first and only dog to be given rank in the United States Armed Forces
Oh.
was named Sergeant Blank. Enter your lies now.
Jay's unlocking all these achievements there.
Yeah.
Yep. And I love it.
Hurry up. Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything.
Click a button. Click a button.
Say penis.
Okay, which one's the truth? Let's see what everybody selected.
Wow.
Oh, that's the first one I haven't gotten right.
That was my other guess.
He served in World War II, presumably wearing 2 sets of dog tags.
Yep.
And nobody picked the
3rd
other
Infantry
license.
Division, baby.
Man, now people are tied with me.
Time to pick a category.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
Had to.
Hey,
Had
man, wrote
to.
a self-help book called Blank for Under $1. 301 Ideas.
Oh
Type in your
no.
lies now.
Oh.
I'm not sure if I should be worried about how quickly some of these answers are being entered.
Okay, here are your choices.
Oh.
All right, who picked what?
Damn.
What did I say? Nope.
It's either
Great
that or
line.
decorating.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I got someone.
Oh wow.
Whoa.
Ah, that was my other guess, maybe. Darn it.
It seemed the most mundane, like.
I was thinking travel or dating, and I guessed the wrong one.
That's why I put travel. I'm like, I got to put something normal so it sounds like it could be.
No, that's
For under $1. Oh boy, I've got a bridge on 10 more to tell you.
One question left for all the marbles, and everything is worth triple. Good luck. Here's your final fibbage question. Current brand name product that was originally called Baby Gaze in 1926. Enter your lies now. Okay, here you go. Find the truth.
Oh man.
Okay, let's take a look.
Oh, I got you all. I got you.
That was a good one.
But I got you.
Yeah.
Well, I got one person. That was the other one I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It was the spelling that got me. I was like, ooh, it's probably that one.
And we're done.
The fuck?
Wasn't expected though.
Yeah, mute donkeys on top.
I went from last to fourth. What the fuck?
Wow.
I know a bunch of random shit.
Apparently so.
Play again?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Sure.
I think there was 2 out of all of those where I got stumped.
Hey, I'm Cookie Masterson, the host of the game. But enough about me. 8 players. Perfect. 1 for each of my highly defined ab muscles. Let's do this.
Uh-huh.
This is round 1. You'll get 500 points for everyone you fool, and you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. All right, pick a category.
There you go, Jared.
Ooh, let's go with that one.
Oh no.
First question. Maryland's official state sports is blank.
Oh no.
Now.
one I wanted to put in. I don't know how to spell.
Hurry, hit the live. All right, where's the truth?
Huh?
Isn't jousting a wiener duel Jinx?
Kinda.
Hey, what did everyone pick?
Yeah.
It wouldn't be surprising.
No. This might be one where nobody gets it.
Nope, Jared and I got it.
Jousting. Wow. Okay.
Wow.
These are genius lies.
Did not expect that.
Nobody liked Pinnacle?
Time to pick.
I thought about it, Jared. Thought about it.
I considered
Yeah.
putting down cribbage, but I thought water polo would fool more people.
Just trying to think.
I was right.
Nebraska, you can visit the Stonehenge replica made out of blank. Enter
Oh,
your lies now.
Ah, damn it.
What is? Does it stop you from doing one that somebody else has put in?
I don't know, but it stops you from doing the truth.
Oh.
I have a feeling it isn't 7 months of JokerCon.
Clearly, it would take more than that.
All right, let's see what everybody picked.
Gotcha.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, somebody picked it.
Wow.
Wow, everybody was all over the board with this one.
Well, it's Nebraska.
It's cars, isn't it?
Cars.
Yep.
It's cars. Yep.
Damn it, that was the other one. I was thinking it's probably trucks or cars. I'm going for trucks. I should have gone with cars.
It is literally called Carhenge.
Yep.
That means some of these didn't get picked.
I put trucks because it wouldn't let me put cars.
Yeah, someone else put it down.
No, because it was the right answer. It won't let you tell the truth.
Oh.
Select a category.
Uh-oh. Let's see. Where's my clicker?
Kidney
hang on.
stones. Oh.
No, that's okay. I've got it.
Dang it, my cat had a paw on the keyboard.
Okay.
Always blame the cat.
Slacks has the unusual name Max Blank.
Uh-oh.
Type in your lies now. Hurry, hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. Okay, which one's the truth?
Was this like an intermission or some bullshit?
No, we're playing a game.
No. Yeah.
Let's see what everybody selected.
I was really waiting for it to be Max Shitter.
No, not Germans.
Max Pad.
Ah, that fucking sucks.
Does that mean I am in the negative?
Fucking gay lord.
Oh.
Did not know
No,
that.
no negative
Backslash
points.
have a more
Okay.
regular name. And nobody picked the other lies up there.
Damn.
Oh, I guess it does mean negative.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh shit!
How did you get negative points?
I chose the fucking default.
It means all point
Ow.
values are double. Exciting. All right, pick a category.
Oh shit.
Magician.
Okay, here's the question. On his own website, magician David Blaine once wrote, "The most courageous act a man can do is blank." Enter your lies now. Hurry up! Use a
TikTok,
supplier.
TikTok.
Can't think of anything.
Pick something. Pick something.
Okay, here you go. Find the truth.
There actually is a fucking jinx here.
Okay, let's take a look.
Yeah. Just somebody mistyped it.
Okay, Leon. Okay.
That's gonna be that, isn't it?
Wow. I mean,
That's
wow.
it. Somebody else's lies got picked.
Pimping his wife on the
Never.
strip.
Let's see.
That's pretty courageous, you know.
So's defecating in public.
Not in Vegas, it isn't. That's a regular thing.
True, it is
It's
David
in Florida, but
Uh-oh.
Space.
Okay, here's the question. The first thing eaten in outer space was blank. Type in your
Oh.
Okay,
That
here
was
are your
quick.
choices. Okay, what did everyone pick?
Got him.
Even with the
Come on.
spelling.
You
Yeah.
still don't know how to fucking spell.
Yeah. Truth.
Nope, it's applesauce.
Oh, okay.
I'm on the board.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am. I'm back in positive, baby.
You're probably still at the bottom, but. Oh.
I'll take it.
What? No one liked a banana?
Select
I wanted the bananas.
Okay, here's the
Oh,
question.
fun.
Evergreen Cemetery includes an odd statue of Jesus wearing blank. Enter your lies now.
Oh.
No, Q, it is not. It is not dog food. Spam is spam.
Hurry
Oh, darn it.
Click a button. Click a button. Click a button. Do something. No! Oh! At the buzzer.
All right, who picked what?
Nice.
Speedos and speedos. Watch where they reach.
I actually panicked because I actually apparently put down the correct answer when I was trying to put it down. So.
Wow. Oh.
It wouldn't take what I was putting in. I gave me the answer.
Damn. What?
Evergreen
I
Cemetery is
tried boots, and it wouldn't take it. It said, "Well, I know the answer now."
Oh. Well
I
then.
fail to see what's so special about the cowboy boots, though.
Not all boots are made equal.
Yeah.
Welcome to the final fibbage. This is your final question, and it's worth triple. It's anybody's game. Okay, here is your final fibbage question. Item that teachers at Mounts Bay Academy in England were banned from using in 2014. Type in your lies now.
Oh, wow.
Penis. We're already doing that test, right?
Are you all right, Tasty?
Okay, which one's the
Dude, I
truth?
woke up like 5 minutes ago and I still don't know what the fuck's happening.
I have a feeling I
I
know
think
what
it's
the
that.
answer is.
Well, we all know it's common sense, so.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what
And I
everybody
know that
picked.
one's probably a lie.
Pronouns.
I'll take it.
Yeah, that's a lie. What?
Wow.
I got that?
There's a sentence fragment in the memo, and there was nothing they could do about it. And the rest of the board goes unselected.
Holy shit!
I think Tech got it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, probably.
by a lot.
Well, yeah, because he had those three people get the votes.
What did I get that on?
Most likes, I think.
Oh man.
One more?
I can do one more.
Yeah, one more.
Tied for second is respectable.
Hi, I'm your host, Cookie, and I look forward to seeing the worst in each of you.
Careful what you ask for.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Like it or not, this is going to be fun. Let's do this.
You don't know who you're playing
This
with.
is round one, and that
No,
means
but
500
Smitty
points
does.
for everyone you fool with your made-up answer.
Can we get
And
his
you'll
voice for
1,000
Quiplash?
finding the truth. All right, pick a category.
Uh-oh.
Pick it, Nikki.
I am. Hold on.
Taxidermy?
Oh god.
Oh, no.
Oh
Next
no.
question. From the fine print for the original iPod Shuffle, do not blank iPod Shuffle.
Oh,
And
I
you
know this one.
now.
I know this one.
Okay, here are your choices.
Oh man. There's so many that are basically the same thing that it's like, oh man, what
And
was the wording?
And one of them is actually in there.
Yep.
Yeah, there's 8 players with like 9 answers.
Yeah.
So the one person who actually read the instructions.
Yeah.
Great minds think alike.
I never had the iPod shuffle, so.
Yeah, neither did I.
Yeah,
Neither did I.
But this was found in a fucking meme format. This is what
And
I
it
have
was
ingrained in my fucking soul.
I'm assuming it's some form of eat. I just didn't know which one.
It is eat.
Okay.
It is actually eat.
So a number of us have actually had the right idea.
And I'm the only one that got it. I'm the only one that
Which is too bad because
Probably the only one who read it.
You're the only one young enough to know it.
Ouch.
When you say young or dumb,
Young.
Everybody is getting much cleverer about lying, though. So.
Oh my god!
Time to pick a category.
Are we about to wrap up here or what?
And we're about halfway through the.
Well, is an unusual Japanese travel agency that
Yes,
sends your
Jerry, an
blank
apple a day
on
does keep the
vacations.
doctor away.
Type in your lies
Sends your
now.
dick. I know that's gonna fucking be on there.
Okay, here you go. Find the truth.
No, I actually do know this one.
Yeah, so do I.
I have a feeling it's that one.
Let's just say Tamagotchi is not far off.
Oh boy. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, I
what did
think I
everyone
got
pick?
I'm glad that worked.
Did you know you
alright.
can also like rent family members in Japan?
Kind of.
it's called getting married.
I got somebody.
And it was also great minds think alike.
Oh, don't
Yeah. That's
Yeah, 2 in a row.
And
That's
nobody
fucking
felt some of
retarded.
these ingenious lies.
Is
Yeah.
it that I know exactly who no Germans are? Is
Oh, hi there.
He's awake.
Wait, who's moving Germans then, Tasty?
yeah, I
Select
just
the
kind of woke up. I joined like crashed in like the
Hey, here's
span
the
of
question. In 2013, a U.S. Customs and Border Protection officer was found guilty of granting citizenship in exchange for 200 blanks. Enter your lies now.
grams of cocaine.
Oh no.
No, kilograms.
This could go
Kilograms,
literally
yeah.
any way. I just know it's
Cigarettes.
not dollars.
All right, where's the truth?
Oh, that's the answer. I just
Okay, let's
realized
take
that
a look.
one.
If I'm not mistaken, it's 200 cigars.
4 pounds of weed.
Oh, I got you! Ah!
Dumb bitch.
Yeah!
That was weird.
I thought it might be somebody's, but you know.
Oh!
It is a woman.
Done, donkey.
Oh.
Well, don't you feel
Egg
foolish?
rolls, I bet.
Is it egg roll? Oh,
What
wow.
the fuck?
I thought that was a lie for sure. Oh, wow.
Lies up there.
I'm surprised no one went for the packets of Splenda.
Right. Oh, for Blaster first.
I assumed he wasn't diabetic.
Now it's round
So
two.
how's
We're all-
everybody been?
Let's do it.
Good.
Time
How
to
are
pick
you
a
doing?
category.
I mean, I got to do some pretty cool shit on our last underway.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh,
here's
no.
the question.
Did you get a Chris in your rack sock?
Train station in Japan. There's an odd vending machine that sells.
God
blank.
damn it! I
I actually do know
I know
at
this
this
one.
train station.
Okay. I'm probably drunk.
Yeah, I was drunk as shit, but so I don't really remember the train station. I just remember this vending machine.
You remember this specific vending machine?
Yeah.
Yes, it is very well
Wow.
known.
Oh no!
Pick something.
I'm guessing
Pick
I'm
something.
not far off then.
Pick something.
Okay, here are your choices.
Oh no, that's right. That's right. I think I remember you telling me about this. Oh.
I know it's not porn because I can just straight up walk in a 7-Eleven and buy porn.
Who spelled milk wrong?
Milk.
Was that
Milk.
you, Nikki?
I can buy milk at any
What?
fucking vending machine,
You're
bro.
the right illiterate person here. How do you spell milk wrong?
I didn't spell milk.
That one. The thing is, that is true in some vending machines.
That does happen in Japan, but not that one.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll take it.
It's not too far off.
I see you. Whoa!
They changed it.
If your
Oh,
porn
okay.
gets stuck, you gotta bang the machine really hard.
I guess I've seen another. I saw a vending machine that sold like
Sex
fucking
toys.
flavored underwear or some shit. I don't remember. But it
Yeah,
was like
there's
underwear.
the underwear ones. I thought it was I thought it was something
All
else.
right, pick a category.
Uh-oh.
Okay, here's the question. Utah's Lehigh City Council approved a request to change the name of blank road because it sounded sort of dirty. Enter your lies now.
Oh no, this is a free for all. And I'll be real, there's nothing weird about selling porn in a vending machine in Japan. You can just buy that straight up buy that shit in 7-Eleven.
Hurry up, use a suggestion.
Yeah, but most of it's censored.
Not in
Okay,
7-Eleven,
here you go. Find
surprisingly.
the truth. All right, who picked what?
Wouldn't be surprised if there's a road up there like that.
Yeah. Oh, good.
I knew it. I should have hit that one.
I was like, either somebody just got a shitload of points.
Oh, what can I say? I'm not good at lying.
Select a category.
Eggs, eggs, eggs.
Dresses.
Cheap Cheap Weddings is an annual contest in which participants make wedding dresses out of blank. Type in your lies now.
Come.
Wow.
I'm too drunk to give a solid answer to that one.
Come on, two people.
my heart.
I am
One person.
almost 2 glasses of Jack in.
Okay, which one's the truth?
I know what it is. Let's try to enter his answer as it.
Okay, what did everyone
Actually
pick?
took my.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, as soon as I saw those two, out.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what I tried to enter.
Just another example of women using way more toilet paper than men.
Well, at least getting out the dress will be easy. Just rip it off.
It's biodegradable too.
True. The problem is it'll probably clog the toilet.
If you put it all in that one time, yeah.
It's time for the final fibbage. Just one final question, and it's worth triple. Good luck.
Oh boy.
Here's your final fibbage
Can
question.
somebody give me a TLDR of
His
what's happened
middle
while I
name.
was asleep here?
Enter your lies now.
I took over the world.
The only name I can think of is Jordan.
Racism. Jared, you're about to get accused of racism on this channel.
Here you go. Find the truth.
Wow.
I think it's Jaime.
I don't think it's that, but I'm gonna choose it anyways.
Yeah, I have no fucking clue. I went with the one that seemed like an actual.
Woo! I still got someone.
Yeah.
And it was also.
Oh.
Great minds think alike.
Nice.
I don't care if it was a lie. I was like, this one's nice. I'm gonna choose it anyways.
What?
And nobody picked the other lies up there.
I was kind of tempted to pick Andrew because I was like, I think he doesn't have a middle name or something like that. Oh, damn!
I'll take third. I'll take first spare wheel.
That's fine. A first and 2 seconds.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting game. It just goes to show how much I suck at lying.
Well, I can pull up Quiplash if you really want to.
No. I do think 2.5 hours of the shenanigans has been plenty of time.
Oh yeah.
Because it also apparently because you guys fucking deviated off of shit, so hey, that's the way the conversation went. And I think Tasty wants to tell us some stuff off air.
Yeah.
Well,
no,
that implies that we care about what Tasty says.
Oh no, I'm just interested to see what stories he has from his underway and where he went, which is not for public discussion at this point. Because I have a feeling I know a couple of the places that he stopped in at.
Yeah, he's told me a couple things as well.
So, enjoy, everyone. We'll see you in a few weeks. It might be 3 weeks. It might be 4. Just keep an eye out and we'll see. A good way to find out ahead of time is go ahead and join the Discord server and watch all the shenanigans and fuckery that happens there. Who knows? You might get a chance to make fun of Tasty to his face.
Which is a very rare occurrence currently.
Yeah,
Well,
man, I haven't been around. I've just been too busy.
being in the middle of the ocean tends to do that.
Yeah, which that's only a temporary safe haven. Don't worry,
Yes.
you'll come back.
They will always find you. They will always find a way to make you chip that paint, you dirty little slick sleeve.